Hey there, people. Welcome to another vloggy video style. Right now, the neighbor is not home yet. It's close to the time that the neighbor will usually get home. So, yeah. So, I don't know how long. Hopefully it's not too long. I'm not sure. Not sure. I know the roommate that's building a tiny house in a shed. So, pretty nice one too. So, shed gain some insulation and drywall, and it's the inside of the shed. It's gonna look like a home, you know. So, um, so that's been what the roommate doing off and on. Is working on her tiny house. So, um, that's what's been going on off and on. So, and right now it's lightning. It's lightly thundering now too. So, I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, or I'm not sure if the house is dampening the noise down or not. But yeah, when I got done filming, if I turn the GoPro around, hopefully you can see. But if you look right here, the swimming pool deck is down, so that's been taken down. So now the neighbor will have to figure out what the heck he's gonna do with that swimming pool now. So, pretty much. So, yeah, it's all thundering lightly in that room. But, yeah, I don't think me and my neighbor would not gonna walk now I think about it, but, you know, I had to come by. Just in case there was tiny little project inside the house, so. Oops, scratch, that's all. So, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do at that point. And now it's raining out. Yeah, the funny thing is, the news media is now concerned with our safety now. In the past, they didn't used to be overly concerned online. So, now it's kind of weird how the news media is concerned about our safety right now. It's kind of weird, but oh well. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Yeah, hopefully you have a good pair of speaker to hear that noise. What the heck I was saying? Yeah, I did remember lefting off at the news media, but why now? So the upcoming personal project at my house in my room is my goodness gracious. So I have a little personal project I gotta do, and what I'm gonna do is over the, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday um, or over the, or during the week, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out the day and the time where I have a little bit of a quiet moment to myself, and I like to put away one trend table. I like to open up a little more space for a VR space, a little VR space behind my computer or desk. Well, actually, okay, this is gonna be tough to speak. But let's set up a little VR spot, because heck, I never know if I'm gonna get a VR headset, or I never know if my high school friend is gonna wanna come by with a VR headset. I don't know. When I came home after playing with my classmate VR headset, I installed the HTC software on my custom-built computer, so A, just in case I decide to come over with the custom-built computer, or B, if you want to come over with this VR headset, the software is ready to go. You know, the only thing I need to be set up is the room calibration size, which unfortunately you have to use the VR remote to walk around the room to do your calibration, unfortunately. So but other than that, it's ready to go for my high school friend or my classmate to come over. Personally, it'd be a little bit lighter if he came over with his VR headset, because unfortunately, when I built my custom build computer, I didn't had when I was putting together, or when I was getting a plan for my custom build computer, there was one thing I didn't have in mind, and one thing I didn't have in mind was making it portable, where I can move it, unfortunately. Oh, that's shaking the floor. But anyway, I did not had a, I didn't plan to move that custom build computer around, because okay, excuse that now. When I had the Acer Aspire 5742, when I had my old laptop used to just sit on the desk, and I used to, it used to be constantly plugged in. And after a little while, I had to unplug it, because when I first got that old laptop, when I brought it home, I used to just leave it plugged in constantly, like overnight and afternoon. Okay, but after a little while, after talking to people, they kind of like, no, don't leave it constantly plugged in. No, don't leave it constantly plugged in. So I start to unplug in the morning and leave it plug in the afternoons, and then when it was getting to like when it was like getting to like 5 p.m. Pacific time in our area, I would unplug. So I would drain the battery 2 times, one in the morning, one at night, to exercise a little. And but my old laptop never moved around a heck of a lot. I never moved around often enough. The only time it's been moved around is if we had July or holiday, or if we were visiting our grandparents. But we don't travel a lot, or my parents don't travel a lot. So before it got moved around, it would be covered in dust half the time. So that's when I decided to strictly build a custom built computer. That's when I go, at the time I was getting tired of that little fan in that laptop screaming every time I do video editing, or when it was doing its transcoding. So, and I had the fan on high performance, so I didn't care about it. Man, my goodness gracious. Yeah. But anyway, I had the fan in Windows 7, where I had every time I plug in, the fan would go high performance mode. But when I unplug it, it would go into quiet mode. See, I had a high performance and a low performance or quiet mode. So I'm trying to vlog, you weather. Anyway, I had that, but I was getting a little tired of that fan screaming, and my old setup. If you went back to my old video where I had, I used to have my desk setup under my bunk bed, like under. And the laptop, I would sit on the floor, crisscross and everything. So, being I sat on the floor, the laptop would be near my ear, and every time that laptop fan scream, I would hear it. So, and I got a little tired of it, and that's when, after years of saving my money for that custom built computer, after years, that's when I decided to just build a custom built computer. And when I was building the custom built computer, I wanted the 4 tower size, not the tiny one, the 4 tower size, where I can add SLI to the custom built computer. I can add like 4 hard drive. I can expand on that computer. I never had envision of moving the computer around too much. So that's a personal project I'm gonna get around to. So that's the reason why I didn't think about making like a mini ITX build at the time. Well, I didn't think about it because half time all I was thinking about at the time is having a lot of PCI Express lane or slot, or having a lot of slot where I can throw in a lot of add-on code. That's why I was thinking more of the time period, not making a portable one. So so that's why. But in the future, I might build another little computer. But we're talking like years before I think about doing another computer. So, or another PC build. Because I was thinking take a Dell Slimline computer case and modify it to, I don't know what the heck that neighbor was up to. But I'm thinking about in the future do a case mod. I can't see. But if I pause the camera and walk outside, you can see how it's drenching out too. Yeah, you can see how it's raining out. If I point over to the gun or tip of my finger, you can see how the water is coming down pretty hard. Yeah. You should be happy all the time hearing me. Holy smoke. Okay, now to a quiet space. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think we're not going to do any project outside. I don't think we don't have no inside project. Yeah, look at Mabel, how it's wet.
Yeah, I have to go out there and shut the gate. Black hole inside the house.
You wanna why I hung that crazy thing? So I'm gonna stop recording. I don't know what the weather going to be doing. I don't know if it did want to be thundering out still or not, but not quite sure. So I'm gonna stop recording, and plus I need to charge up the GoPro too. So we will be back in one moment with something, I don't know what we're gonna do. Oh, okay, it's still lightning. It's thundering out. Okay. Alright. In one moment. Well, it's the nice day out today. It's not the thundering out, unlike last time when I record. So now we have windows, and now I can see who's coming. So that's what we're up to. These are the glass that my neighbor ordered from Home Depot that we have in our local city. So that's what we are up to. So you can see. Okay, maybe you can't see. Being the GoPro doesn't do a good job of figuring out, do I want to focus on the glass or do I want to focus on the lighting inside. So unfortunately, I don't know what I kind of has a project. Plus the neighbor is kind of feeling a little tired from doing all these projects. So that's what we were up to. what we are doing. So that's what we're up to. So right now my neighbor doing something to his bed.
Well, just getting it taken outside to shake off the dust. There was some dust being had when he was doing these windows.
I didn't think someone would make that much of dust.
Oh, they used one of those jitterbugs like you were saying.
Jitterbug?
Yeah, that little deal that you like using all the time.
Oh! Yeah, the Sonic head.
Yeah, the Sonic head. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's why you were shaking your bed, because he brought out a Sonic head. Okay. I didn't think he would have that Sonic head. Oh.
What do you think? Nobody else owns it? Here, you want to grab this, Michael?
Unless you want to give it a vacuum.
Well, that's not mine, but that might be an idea. That might be an idea. Draw that dust out of it. I don't think it's dust from these guys.
No, it looked like like I said, it looked like a dry event. Yeah, these are the Home Depot contractor that installed the window. Might as well film the back of his head. I'm not sure if he's camera shy person or not.
Well, maybe I'll do it later. I got too much stuff going on here right now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh well. I guess the neighbor could vacuum it out if you want to do that or not. Did you give yourself a paper cut?
No, it's my muscle.
You gave that shock pain, okay.
Yeah, it's like my muscle's sore. I don't know why. It's doing the hammer thing.
It must have been the hammer. It kind of made your hand bruise. Can't complain.
That window is way too small. Yeah, it is. Wow.
Yeah.
You can see it. Just barely fits in the frame.
Has he been talking now? Oh well, it's not a big deal. Get the cock back out. Oh well.
No, I don't think he's cocking it. I think he's stuffing paper in there.
Oh.
I don't think he is. What'd he say?
I didn't deal.
Oh, he said something. Okay, let's take this blanket out. Get a lot of dust in here.
Alright, I'm gonna be back, people. We're gonna be shaking out more blankets. Alright? Okay, people, so I have to end the video. It's getting close. Right now it's kind of a rough time estimate for me to look at it, so... but I'm gonna say thank you for watching my vlog, and I do want to thank people taking their time out of your day to watch my vlog. It does mean a lot to me, okay? So if you're very interested in my vlog video, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to get notified, make sure you hit the bell notification too if you want to get notified of every new release video. And feel free to give the video a like or a dislike. And check out the video note below the video. Click on show me more. Once you click on show me more, channel email address, you may have to copy and paste Amazon wish list that can help me, like camera gears, or if you want to see some cool computer build in the future, you're welcome to help out. So if you want to help out, that's up to you, or that's up to you if you want to. But if you can't, you can use that as a recommendation list, or use that as a dream list, whatever you want to use it for. And then there's I'm part of a couple of community forums that you can check out. So there's a couple of forums I'm part of that you can say hi to me. Then if you have a nice comment to say, I will put them in the video, give you a shout out. If you have a very nice comment, or if you have a nice comment to say. So, pretty much, I have nothing to say at this point. I will catch you in the next video or the next vlog, alright?